I am back. So I have refilled my coconut water and turned on a fan, so there might be a little increase in background noise, but I will be much cooler, so it's all good. So let's go figure out about that beast that's stalking my gate. All the question marks. The entire supply. What? It's a deer?
A massive horned beast has been seen stalking near the gate.
It is evidently hungry and looking for a careless colonist for easy prey. The fastest way to solve this would be to hunt it down, but trying to lure it into a trap is also an option. Trap it. A few nervous colonists walk outside the gate with a large net and some weapons. The beast charges at them, but they manage to throw a net over it. The ground shakes as it trips and falls. One heavy swing from an axe dives deep into the beast's skull, ending this incident. The meat from the body won't be the best quality, but it was, at least, not contaminated by bullets or arrows. That's plus 21 meat. That is not something my colony has had in a long time. I've been sustaining them on fish and berries. Okay, so James fell out of his scout tower. So it's going to be a while before this expands. Still no metals. How far did he get? Oh, 100%. Okay, never mind. Okay, this is disappointing. I was really hoping that there would be some metal in amongst these ruins. Hold on, I will pick up Scrapper just to make any metal light up, just to be certain. That is a big ol' nope. Okay. Time to build another scouting tower, then. Do I try over this way? Over this way? This seems to be a lot more forest. I don't know that I'm going to find a lot of scrap metal in there, although I'm not entirely certain what that is through the fog. What if I try over in the pollution direction? Like if I drop a tower like here, or even here. That seems a bit of a waste. Okay, can't build on pollution. No idea why. I I guess over here? Oh, and I'm out of gatherable wood again. Alright, which one was that one? That was this one. Let's see. It's mostly just small piles here and there. That's, I was spoiled by having some houses nearby. Well, let's get them on these two piles here then. Okay, I got research on reclaimable materials. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to. I just wanted to put it off as long as possible. I mean, there are these ruins up here. I was just hoping for something more. But I don't quite see anything promising. Hey, I got another child. And there's a monster in the pollution. Colonist under attack. Where? Who? I did see something like spring up out of the pollution, but I don't see it now. And I don't actually see anyone being attacked. Hey, look, it's James again. He really likes the towers. Okay, in the meantime, Nadia has made it back and she is recovering. And somebody finished what they were doing on the world map.
All done.
All right. You know what? I don't think he has to come back. Well, Satoshi, as long as you're here, survey this land.
Job done.
Pinkman has scavenged resources. Back to the colony with them you go.
All done.
And Darius has discovered that this place is full of nothing. There's nothing here but a bandit camp. That's unfortunate. What else have I got? Okay, survey this area down here. It'll take him a while to get there, but that's fine. if I had a fighter. Admittedly, if I had a fighter, I'd be sending him after this, I'm one day out from the offer of another specialist, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a fighter. Okay, so what do your eagle eyes see, James?
We've made a new discovery.
They got that new thing figured out. Does that mean that I have... No, I'm still working my way towards crowbars. And Nadia is still recovering, so she gets to stay in town for a bit longer. Although calling this a town is kind of generous. Colonist under attack by what? I do have reclaimables now. I don't know what to do about it, but I do have them. Wait a minute, what do we have here? A little friend has been lost? Bring her home?
A small girl approaches with watery eyes and snot running from her nose.
I can't find my cat. Please, she must have run away. I can't sleep without her, the girl begs, her voice cracking. Combing the nearby woods for the cat is an option, but is it really worth it? Sure, let's search for the cat. A few colonists venture out to look for the cat. The girl is beaming with joy, but the rest know that success is uncertain. However, the party soon returns with a massive white cat who, judging by the scars on the rescuer's arms, wasn't too keen on the strangers. "Lady Fuzzy Whiskers," the girl squeaks, embracing the cat, who immediately begins to purr. 10 happiness and 2 colonists have been injured. That's quite a cat. Nora's been hurt bad by the kitty. Thankfully, we have more than enough medical for all of them. If they just go in. Go in. Yes, there's 2 occupants in there, but there are no occupants in here. Why are you not trying to go in here? George, why do you not go here? Or even here? Oh, because George is the one working that tent. Okay, that's interesting. In the meantime, how are we doing over here? Let's clean up the latrines. Oh, he wants clothes. Oh, that's what the need is. I have 40 clothes. And 30 people. This should not be the issue that it appears to think it is. Okay, Who have we got? A specialist approaches the gate. Hey there, I was led to believe you might have need of a highly skilled pair of hands. It's Vulture, who is yet another scavenger. Great. Not the one for small talk or any kind of talk, really. This man prefers solitude. Born into absolute poverty, he quickly learned both how to scavenge valuables from trash piles and defend his findings from less adept rivals. He isn't rude, per se, but rather prefers the concept of a wide personal space. I know. I don't need another scavenger. Decline. That's a shame. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again. The specialist heads back into the wasteland with their gear. Okay, you two. Out to the world with both of you. Okay, demands for clothing. No clothing to scavenge, though. So... you... Wow, okay, go after these tools.
Yep.
And you go after this medicine. Okay, how are we... Nearly done. Concrete ruin. Oh, we have some specialists who've completed their whatever.
Mission complete.
Darius has discovered nothing. Keep looking, Darius. And Satoshi has discovered... Oh. Well, that's definitely some stuff. Have a look at this area next. Okay. Okay, so found all my specialists are away. Okay, how do I deal with this? Building is under attack, so how do I... I don't understand how to do this. Like, do I... How do I... Seriously, how do I defend my colony? Oh, I see. Well, thankfully, the scavengers are close. Okay, so if I bring the specialists back, they can...
Uh-huh.
Oh, they just do it on their own. Excellent. Okay.
We won the battle.
The colony has triumphed over its enemies. Okay, one colonist got injured. But
Your command.
okay, back out you go, boy. And you know what? Back to what you were doing.
Okay.
This area seems really dangerous. I just gotta say. Okay. Another specialist is finished. James is finished here, so he gets to leave the tower. Plastic and concrete, but not metal. But still, I feel like this direction is promising. So I think I'm gonna drop the next tower like right around here. And okay, adding an extra guard to the gate did nothing, so I'm going to take that extra guard off again and just leave the original. And somebody finished something. Who finished something? It wasn't you. Ah, it was you.
Job done.
That isn't actually all that helpful.
All right.
Continue the survey. Yeah, I know. Like, where is all the metal? How did I just end up back out in the world map? Okay, they're taking materials to build that scout tower there. It's great that I could have concrete. I don't actually need concrete. Colonist Audrey is mutated. Great! That's just peachy. Specialists finished doing something? Which one?
All done.
Satoshi. Oh, interesting. Shopping center for a scavenger outpost. Neat. Alright.
My pleasure.
gonna survey that area over there, I guess. Okay, construction complete on the latest scout tower.
We have bandits at the gate.
And look at that! James. Bandits.
These people have clearly been through a lot. They look frail, and they're likely easy to overpower. The look on their faces makes it clear they're desperate enough to do anything.
At the front, a weary woman speaks up. Please, we won't last for much longer. Could you spare a little food? James is... Yeah, James seems to love those scout towers. He just throws himself straight into one as soon as it's available. Okay, many options. Give a lot of food. Give them 30 food. Give a little food, which is 15. Back to colony view, or we got nothing for you. Now, see, here's my problem. I'm running out of berries and I haven't started farming yet. I am not producing nearly enough food. I will give them a little food, and we're going to get on some more food production here. The group scurries to grab the food and quickly packs it up. Thank you so much. Even as the world is right now, I'm glad there's still room for some kindness, the woman says as the group leaves. Minus 15 food, no battle. Now, need food. So, gonna do this two ways, I think. I think I'm going to put in a small field. I can put in 2. Oh, that's even better. Okay, we're going to put in 2 small fields. I'm going to be a fool and forget to hold down shift, and we're going to put in 2 small fields. And I'm going to set up a trapper. I will set it up. Yeah, why not? Let's just... Actually, no. I'm going to move it over 1 so that then... And then there can be a road that goes up between them right here. Just because. Yes. And I'm going to put the trapping zone up here where all these deer are. And that should hopefully help with the food issues. What are you hammering on? There's nothing to hammer. What are you hammering? It's a field. All right. Select. Hold on. Okay, we can choose corn. multiple small harvests in a short amount of time. Potatoes. Potatoes provide a decent harvest. As the edible parts are underground, it is very resistant to withering during catastrophes. Or flax. Inedible flax is grown for its fiber content rather than as food, providing the colony a stable source of tailoring materials. That's for later. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a field of corn and a field of potatoes. So I'm going to make this field potatoes just because I feel like it, and this field will be corn. And this I'm going to move the work area. There are so many deer here. Why are there so few dots? Shouldn't this be the place for it, since I can see so many deer here? Okay, I'm just going to keep moving this around until I see the efficiency at a good number. Ooh, 69. That is a very good number. That's a very nice number. Okay, so I don't understand why I can see the deer, but dropping it right on top of the deer does not actually increase anything. But, okay, we are now bringing in meat. We have crops growing, and I do have this other pond over here, so I could put another fishing pier. Which I will think about. And in the meantime, James, have you found anything besides pollution? Not really. Already knew the plastic was there, unfortunately. Colonist George is malnourished. Makes more nutritious food from meat and vegetables. Working on it. Colonist Audrey has mutated. Great. Charming. And... finished scavenging. Excellent. Back to the colony with your hard-earned goods. I don't actually know if they have to come back to the colony, but it feels right. And you finished. Ooh, ugly. I really need a combat specialist. I really do.
Moving.
More surveying for you. Can I go through the... It's a hostile zone, so I doubt that I can just go through the zone to survey the ones on the other side. More's the pity. Blocked and inaccessible, of course, just like this one. Okay, and Satoshi is still doing his thing. Fields are getting planted. Ooh, old school planting too. Very nice. They're still wanting warmer clothes. They're still getting irradiated. probably because of all the pollution over here. Please, James, please, have you found anything that isn't pollution? Doesn't look like it. Oh, and this work zone needs to be moved. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll set them to work on this house. Plastic, wood. Well, I've got lots of plastic and wood, but where's the metal? How far away is the metal? Now, hopefully it won't be a problem that I've got the potatoes as close to the pollution as they are. But it was such a nice green area and there was already a road to it. Am I researching anything right now? Yes, I'm still researching crowbars. If only I had enough science. Okay, so where would making clothes be on this thing? Concrete, parts, toolsmithing, motorization, soldering. It does not appear to be in this particular tree. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so maybe here? Alright. Home improvement, roof supports, aggression, remembrance, shrine, public house. Nope. Clothing. I am looking to see where learning how to make clothing might come in. Let's see. Yeah, a tailor. Because there seems to be a lot of demand for warmer clothing amongst my people. I honestly would have expected it to be somewhere in community. It does not appear to be, so maybe it's somewhere in food for some reason? Maybe I just missed it somewhere? Is it in survival skills? Let's see. Hunting and fishing are some of the oldest survival skills known to man. The same tricks our ancestors used to catch fish and venison in the Stone Age are as valuable now as they were back in the day. Yeah, I'm looking. Animal husbandry, irrigation, insulation. Maybe it's in insulation? Thicker walls and tighter seams keep the interiors moist and warm, saving a pretty penny on energy. Don't try this at home unless you like mold. Hives, kitchen, chef training. No, it's definitely not there. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Scavenger teams? An additional pair of eyes is invaluable help for gathering buried plastic and metal. A swift group of scavengers working in unison brings construction resources back to the colony more efficiently. So, you do this and you can get buried plastic? Maybe? Handicraft? Turn scavenged resources into tools and clothing with your own tool shops and tailors. It's here. Here it is. Handicraft. Okay, so that's where I want to go next. There just keep being more and more colonists. Malnourished colonists. Okay, I need another tent, apparently. Man, if I'd used that berry bush, this would be much easier. Okay, that's basically... not yet. Wait a minute, what do you want? What does that symbol mean? Oh, you're the malnourished one, I see. Well, I'm bringing in meat. And I'm growing veggies. I know you might have an issue before then, but it is being worked on. We'll put Madison and Audrey, who are apparently twins, to work on that. And of course, Madison gets irradiated. How? The area that I have you trapping has nothing that would irradiate you. Understanding that I do not have. Okay, James, how are you doing? You found a lot of wasteland, I see. This is so disappointing. There has got to be metal around here somewhere. Okay, which way do I try? Okay. There's... If I work my way this way, there seems to be more ruins this way. This way I've hardly looked at yet. Cockroaches? Fresh remains of a rat beetle. There's still some meat left to scavenge. Ew. Okay, what if I try dropping one right here and see what that uncovers? Berries. Maybe I should put another person on fishing. I am very disappointed. There are not a lot of resources here. But maybe the specialists out in the world have found something.
All done.
We've reached a milestone.
Oh, we found another town. Rackham is unfriendly to us, and they got a fox symbol. Look at them. Trade is unavailable. They do have metal, though. Darn it. I don't know. Specialist is hurt. It's not Satoshi. He's fine.
Can do.
And what have you found? A police station. Resources in this location can be scavenged only by building a scavenger outpost to this sector. Interesting.
You got it.
Alright, have a look at this zone. I should definitely send my scavengers out scavenging.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Nadia, the medicines.
How may I help?
Pinkman, the food. This is not going to help with the malnourishment at all, but... Oh man, I really need metal so that I can start using some of these science outposts. Okay, and... It's not James! It's Logan! And he's found a concrete ruin. Oh boy. Metal! He found metal! He found metal! He found metal! There's metal. I don't care about the survivors at the gate. Get on that metal. Get on that metal immediately. Somebody, anybody. Dustin, thank you. Okay, and... Whomst
Ragged
do we
bodies
have here?
shuffle slowly towards the gate.
It was war that caused this. I've seen the signs. Travel far enough and you'll find them. Scars upon our land. Craters where cities used to be. This is more people? Seven people bringing beetle bread and waxworms. And... No. No. I am only just feeding the people that I have. Sorry, folks, you're gonna have to keep moving. I am running very low on food. I should have put in fields sooner. Okay, Logan, what else have you found? Maybe it was just that James was unlucky for me. I mean, within the first 30%, Logan had found both concrete and metal. Okay, we finally got a fighter come in. Dame, who is a fighter. Poverty, war, sickness, loss, she witnessed and fought through it all. Decades of hardship have made her into a tough and fearless woman. She sees death as nothing more than an old friend, one who knows better than to try and lay a hand on her. Maybe James just didn't have the metal sense. But yeah, we finally have a fighter. It's gonna cost 700 coin. But I need a battler. I need a fighter. So, welcome, Dame. Welcome. Do I have things for you to do? Thanks for the payment. You won't regret this. The specialist grabs their gear and walks through the gate. And I'm getting the low on food warning. I have 2 people working the trapper. I'm growing corn. I'm catching fish. I'm gathering a very few berries. I just have so many mouths to feed. I have so many. Maybe I should build another trapper? Okay, the corn is 53%. The potatoes are 34%. I really should have started crops sooner. I really should have started crops sooner. I could set up another fishing pier on this pond. It's a pity that this is mountains, or I could put a fishing pier on this. It's so much closer. Can I put a fishing pier on that? The answer is no. I'm not even sure which way this is facing. Yeah, that would be facing the right way. What if I put a second one? Yeah. What do you mean I can't put that there? I don't want to put that there. That pollution is going to eat my people alive. You can only put one per pond? Is that what's happening here? I wish that I could quarter turn. These ponds, they're not square. Yes, I know it has to be placed on shore, but the thing is, like, I would like to place it, like, angling out into this pond from here, but I can't because you can only rotate them by 90 degrees. So like this? Ah, okay. All right, and you, out you go. Okay.
Yep.
If I send you against them, you know what? I think I probably want to send 2 people after that, and I don't have 2 people free right at the moment. So excuse me. I just inhaled my own spit in surprise. How are they considered evenly matched when the dead rats only have 1 damage? Okay, this looks a little more... What about... This does not seem like the best prospect. Okay, let's send her after this Ripper camp.
Locked and loaded.
Because why send her after somebody she's evenly matched against when I can find someone that she's stronger than? Oh great! Another person! Another person to feed. That's terrific. A winter storm! Oh no, I don't have any heating! The first flakes of snow and morning frost are telltale signs of an approaching winter storm. Colonists struggle to keep warm as the weather quickly shifts from chilly to freezing, with heavy snowfall burying everything in its path. Burners keep shelters and workplaces warm inside their effective radius. Colonists exposed to freezing weather get cold. Cold turns to hypothermia, causing health loss. Close, slow effects of exposure, upgraded ones even better. Crops and lakes eventually freeze, halting production. Animals and ranches can die without a heater nearby. Oh, no, no, no. Hello, Sierra Lad. Welcome. And, yeah, there's not really any face stabbing, although there is some shooting that's going to be occurring. But right now, I apparently need to figure out some ways to stave off hypothermia. Burners, where? Okay. Can I get all the tents into an effective radius with one burner? No, I cannot. Well, that sucks. Okay. If I destroy the road, I can drop one. Or I can... yeah, like this. And I forgot to hold down shift again. Let's see, if I drop this here, it will cover all of the medical tents. Not much I can do about any of this over here, unfortunately. Okay, one more. Same game, yes, Lava. There aren't dissimilarities. They are both survival management sims, Sierra Lad. However, I'm going to have to admit I actually find Frostpunk to be kind of dull. It's kind of a boring game to work one's way through. Oh my god, look at all the metal. Oh, finally! Hallelujah! Logan, my lucky boy! My lucky, lucky boy! I doubt that, yeah, love, it's the first medal that I've managed to find out of, like, what is it, 5 scout towers so far? And it's a honkin' huge deposit. Oh, that's awesome. The food thing is definitely going to be a problem, though. I think I need to build another trapper's hut immediately on top of the burners. I have no idea how long the winter will last. Okay, that is a lot of building that I've just asked to be queued up, so... Thank goodness it took so long to find metal. But yeah, while I found Frostpunk to be a bit dull, this game, it just seems to have more personality. And yeah, I have too many people. They all just keep breeding. More plastic, more concrete. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff over here. I wish I'd looked over here first. Techs, I have whatever led to outpost. I have the small farms. I have that oh, look, here's James. James has decided he wants to be a hunter. And yeah, let's run on this one. Let's try this area and hope that it's good. And I'm out of people. Oh dear. Oh man, and somebody please take care of the outhouses. What is this?
Suddenly,
Uneven
muffled
ground.
cries for help start echoing from one of the shelters. Inside, a large hole has opened up in the ground, swallowing the poor colonist.
The shelter was apparently built on top of a small sinkhole. It's probably the same one as before. They didn't fill it in properly. A makeshift ladder should help get the colonist out without injury. Alright, make the ladder. Nearby colonists fetch wood from the stockpile. Together they fashion a crude but functional ladder to lower down the sinkhole. The fallen colonist climbs up, rattled but otherwise unscathed. The hole is filled and carefully covered to prevent any future surprises. Well, it didn't work last time. Okay, bunch of people are irradiated. I'm super low on food. George continues malnourished. I don't know why only George out of all of them. 2? Question mark? Oh, it looks like all 3 of the burners are operational. I'm gonna have to start making firewood. I haven't been making firewood. Oh. Okay, darn it, which one is it? Let's see, lumberyard. Alright, I need a logging camp. Immediately. I knocked down a tree for that. Okay, and... And I do have a person to work in there, thank goodness. Here's the winter storm. Okay, yeah, you're still plundering those ruins, so... How goes, Logan? Okay, I'm gonna let you finish. But, then I think I'm gonna need you in the trapping cabin with James. Hopefully these burners will be enough. A wandering merchant. A packed van has parked in front of the gate. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm harvesting right now. Unfortunately, I didn't have time, what with all the building and the muttering.
Big van stands by the
What
gate.
the heck?
The back has been opened, revealing an assortment of miscellaneous goods.
The back has been opened, revealing an assortment of miscellaneous goods. Next to the van stands an eccentric-looking man. "Good day. May I interest you in some goods?" he asks. Okay. There is accept the offer and get 8 tools for 15 food. There's accept the offer to get 6 medicine for 35 wood. And accept the offer 22 meat for 15 corn. I'm afraid this is gonna have to be a no deal, but I will mention this wandering merchant guy is amazing. That's spectacular. Sorry, dude, no deal. Fair enough. Maybe some other time. I'll be back, the man calls. He closes the van, hops in, and drives off into the wasteland. Where does he still get gasoline? Okay, I have 1 day before catastrophe strikes, and it looks like somebody has finished something out here.
All cleaned up.
Pinkman! Found money and food. Excellent. Bring that sucker home.
Consider it done.
And
Mission complete.
Darius has found... What is this? An electronics store. Also hunting rifles. Also a motel that be scavenged by scavenger outposts. All very interesting, none very useful.
Sure
Have a
thing.
look at that area. And Dame is still en route. Okay then. And Satoshi has... What has Satoshi found? Fuel. Components. And protective clothing. I'm gonna have to send somebody after that protective clothing at some point, but not yet. Alright, have a look at this area, if you would. And Nadia is still at it on the medicines. Alright. Oh man, we need more food. Okay, scouted 100%. This is all amazing, but you need to go. Yep, there he goes. He jumps into the trapper with James. Okay, we're getting the crops in. We need to move this work area. I'm going to shift it up here. If I'm yeah, there we go. I can get 3 bushes that way. Nearly tapped out the wood in these ruins. I am definitely gonna have to start cutting down trees soon. Not entirely happy about that, but I just don't have the people. Let's see. Yeah. Workers at the lumberyard go and cut down trees in a designated area to turn into wood. I will build one of those after the winter. We'll see how many people survive the food shortage and the winter. But it does look like we're going to get the majority of these crops in before the storm strikes. George, why are you the only one who is malnourished? Why are you the only one? Okay. We've brought in the crops. We're back to 122 food. Each of the trappers is producing 18 meat. I'm doing what I can. It stuns me that these are not actually concrete deposits. Okay, I've got to move this work area. I need something. I would really love to find 2 things together somewhere. But there's only little singletons scattered. Okay, fine. Go after this thing. Blast, I'm gonna need a burner out here. Medical. It will do jack for the fields. This place. Mitchell, get out of there. We are pausing this pier for the winter. Do it now, do it now. Specialist finished something out in the world. Okay, what have we got?
We won the battle.
Dame won the fight! Woohoo! I could, but I don't actually have enough science. Okay, Dame, I would like you to return to the colony, please. Darius? You found a town. You found Sin Town. Of course you did. Relations cautious, trade unavailable. Oh, but there's science here. Oh, I hope they won't get all hostile when I go and plunder that. Darius, get that science. Did anybody else finish? Nadia is still working. And so is Satoshi. Okay. I think I'm going to keep Pinkman at home just for the time being. What do we have here?
A group of colonists have found something extraordinary in the nearby forest.
They bring out a beautiful relic, sparkling gold and light. The colonists are convinced that this is a sign of good fortune, and they want to have a ceremony in its honor. Allow the worship, melt the statue down. You know what? We're all freezing. We're kind of low on food. I still don't have enough metal for my purposes. We need all the happiness we can get, so I'm going to allow the worship. The other colonists see no harm in allowing the relic. A small ceremony is set up at the edge of the colony where people start bringing in offerings and singing the few songs they still remember. Although the site is quickly overrun by hogs and forgotten, the colonists feel a little more hopeful towards the future. 10 happiness in the middle of the winter. But yeah, this is an essential source of water here. I don't want it freezing. Okay. I've still got people traveling out way too far into the cold, but all of my buildings are warmed now. So that's not too bad. And colonist Hana has somehow gotten irradiated. They're always getting irradiated. Ah, but it looks like Satoshi and Nadia have finished doing what they were doing. Oh yes, I should probably pull up this milestone. Born and raised into the world. With the security provided by the gate, yeah, reclaimed knowledge, first contact. Yeah, that was the one. Just as I thought, we're not alone in the world. Hopefully these people are friendly. Found another society. There's so many milestones. Okay, setting aside the irradiated colonists and all that sort of stuff.
All done.
Nadia, what did you find? 28 medicine and 232 coin. Nice. Come home.
All cleaned up.
Satoshi, did you find anything good? You sort of did. You found more science. Congratulations, Satoshi. Go for it. Okay, and once Dame gets back and heals up, I'm going to send her, Nadia, and Pinkman after that major bandit camp that I have the quest for. The scientists don't have good attack stats. Hopefully this burner will keep the well thawed. It would be very, very bad if we were to lose the well. And maybe with the burner, the fish will not freeze for a bit. We seem to be doing okay. I'm keeping the colony warm. We are definitely using up firewood at an amazing rate. Nobody to assist Henry here. Unfortunate. Can I, like, reduce the number of carriers? There we go. I am now researching crowbars. I finally have some science. Ha 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 ha! And
Mission complete.
wow, that was some quick scavenging there, Darius. You are still looking pretty good. So I'm going to apologize for what I am about to do, because I'm going to send you to this hazardous science over here. Good luck.
All right.
Gonna have to keep a close eye on Darius's hit points. That place is dangerous. And Dame is nearly back. The food is definitely a better situation. The setting up the trappers and bringing in those crops definitely seems to have helped. And having this one burner so close to the fishing hole seems to be keeping it active for longer. So there's that too. And another colonist is being irradiated. Okay, so since I'm finally bringing in some metal, once this storm is over, I can finally build... Where is it? Here we are. An outpost depot.
We've made a new discovery.
I don't actually want to build the outpost. I don't want to build an extra building right now, simply because I'm keeping the buildings that I have warm. But okay, and I need to choose some research. Now, what I wanted... Yeah, I wanted handicraft for the tool shop and the tailor. So I'm gonna get started on that right away. Hey, and Dame is back. I'm sure she's so glad to be home in the cold. Oh, and Satoshi finished. And he's feeling fine despite everything that's going on here. Why is there fire falling from the sky? Okay, since you're feeling fine, why don't you survey that area? In the meantime, how is Darius doing? He seems to be okay.
There's a new quest available.
Oh boy, Beyond Tomorrow. Start the main quest?
More than 2 decades have passed.
I've been playing for like nearly... I've been playing for... Let me check this.
Instilling fear amongst the people who try to start anew.
I have been playing for 4.5 hours. And now the main quest starts? Many believe in the old saying that to build a better future, it is important to understand the past. Answers to what really happened and how the colony can be protected from another downfall can only be found from the wasteland. Okay, sure, fine.
What started as a natural disaster of cosmic origin led to the downfall that swept through civilization. Nations fell, and remaining factions fought over power and resources until there were no armies left to command.
As the fear for the future grows among the people, many share grim tales about the horrors they've endured. Should something similar ever happen, the people here have very little to protect themselves from it. The world outside is unpredictable, but there is no other way than to go deep into the wasteland. This time it is done better prepared than ever before. Had to complete I didn't complete the tutorial. I still haven't turned somebody into an outpost individual. Alright, arrange an expedition, I guess. Like, here's an outpost task, create a settler. I have not completed the tutorial. Okay, how are things looking? Let's keep people busy. Let's keep the outhouses clean. This fishing pier still hasn't frozen over. This one has, but this one's still doing all right. I guess having the burner so close to it is really helping. What was the reclaimable materials research? I can pull that up. Let's see. Reclaimable materials. Knowing how to process different types of scrap metal means an item thought to be trash might end up becoming a treasure, relatively speaking. It upgrades to advanced scrapper, which means I probably have a better scrapper that I can build now. But, I only have 2 deposits of metals so far. Oh yeah, definitely. But I only have this metal and this metal right now. And while this one is quite substantial and I'm very happy to see it, it's still, that's all the metal I've found so far. So,
We've made a new discovery.
let's see here. Oh, I now can build a tailor. It's either a little late or a little early, depending on how you look at it. And I can build a tool shop. Also very, very handy. But yeah, let's see. Scavenges metal and junk from metal deposits. So apparently it just upgrades the scrapper that I have. The only thing is I don't know what you do with junk. What do you do with junk? I think I might. Yeah, I have 30 fiber on hand. But once again, I don't really want to build... Well, I mean, I could build up this way since this burner is right here. So I could keep things warm building up that way. Yeah, I'm gonna... Let's put in a tailor. Actually, can I tuck it right in here? Ooh, look at that. It fits perfectly. Okay, put the tailor in. Just build a road like that because I can, darn it. And I'm still going to wait to build the outpost depot until after this is over, after this event. Although I do have another specialist up on offer. Let's have a look. This is Dragon, a scout. Oh, kinda late, scout, kinda late. She mourns the culture that was lost during the apocalypse. She will hoard everything from books to paintings, trying to protect at least some of that legacy. Her knowledge of the arts, especially architecture, is useful in identifying collapsed buildings and what they might contain. And I'm afraid not. I've already done too much scouting. And I honestly don't know how the converting works. Like, if you want a science outpost, do you have to convert a scientist? Is that the way it works? I'm going to be declining, Dragon. She's going to have to move along. That's a shame. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again. The specialist heads back into the wasteland with their gear. Like, this is the furthest that I have ever gotten in this game so far. Yeah, but any specialist can be converted, but do you have to convert a specific kind of specialist in order to get the kind of outpost you want? That's what I was asking. Like, if I want a science outpost for some of this Nami science out here, like one of these two, do I have to convert one of my scientists for that? That's the concern that I have. But also, it is just past midnight, and since midnight is my nominal end time. Ah, I see. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Gatemate. And I have to pick a research. Now, here's the question. Do I want bartering so that my colony can trade with other societies? I don't know that I really have the resources to be doing that. Or do I want to do something along the food line? Because it got very chancy with the food there for a bit. Like, I could do some soil studies. I could learn ice fishing. Yeah, I could go for communal eating, more centralized solution to keeping hunger away with warm and nutritious meals. The cookhouse creates meals prepared from raw food ingredients and requires firewood in order to operate. Unlocks a large number... No, wait, sorry. Green on 2 different kinds of meals. Minus on water, firewood, crops, and meat fish. I'm going to have to do some adjustment once I do that, but you know what? I'm going to go for the communal eating. And what I'm going to do...
Yes?
Nadia, Pinkman,
Your orders?
Dame, get out there. Go, go, go. Whoosh.
Huh?
Nadia, I sent you out too. Okay, all of you are out there. You're going after this camp right here. All 3 of
I'll lay
you.
it out. Locked and loaded. All right.
Dame,
Attack.
Nadia,
Yep.
Pinkman. Godspeed, all 3 of you. We'll find out what happens with them next week. And gotta move this work area. Gotta move it somewhere where there is... Okay, sure, over there. I am definitely going to have to build another scout tower, but it needs to wait until after the winter. I'm going to have to start making a list of all the things that I need to remember to do after the next winter. Where is a blank page in my to-do list? There's one. Okay, I found a blank page and I will be writing... I might, Jasarian, although I did look at the one that you had recommended, and I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty sure that the Medieval 2, I believe, was the one that you were recommending. I don't think it will run on my computer. I just bought a very brand new computer earlier this year, and from what I read, that game it's not going to run on such new hardware. That one seems to be out. Simply because I did upgrade my computer. It's a very nice computer now, and the game won't run, I'm pretty sure, from reading. I read through some reviews and commentary and such, and they were talking about how it needed a special mod just to have sound on Windows 10, and a lot of people talking about how the game would not open because it kept saying the graphics were set too high. And yeah, it's less compatibility troubles, that it's just an older game. It's not meant to run on really new hardware. So sorry about that. But it seems to be beyond my computer is beyond that particular game's ability. I believe that some of the other Total War games would work on this computer, but I haven't really been looking into them. Summer is a very busy season for me. So I managed to, I have the time for my stream schedule and for my summer job, but time for other things sometimes it lags a little bit. Okay, I have saved this game. I have sent 3 people to attack the wolf pack. And hopefully that will be enough to turn things horribly in my favor, because why fight fair? So, this is where I am going to call it a night. Now, this is where I send people to my YouTube channel. There is no Surviving the Aftermath on there yet. There will be this upcoming Tuesday. This session of Surviving the Aftermath will be going up on my YouTube channel next Tuesday. But in the meantime, all of my other Try Not to Die Thursday streams are up there on my YouTube channel, as well as the vast majority of all of my other weekday streams, except for the Wednesday stream. The Among Us streams I do not upload to my YouTube in their entirety. That just gets clips. But there is a playlist for the Among Us clips if you're curious. Many of them are really amusing, and a lot of them are my abject failure. And some of them are victorious, so, you know, there's a real mix amongst the Among Us clips anyway. And I will be back streaming again on Sunday night. Starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing an RPG called Game Deck, where I play as a private investigator in a cyberpunk future who investigates crimes that are committed in full immersion online VR games. The game that I am currently exploring within my game is one called Knight's Code, and it is gorgeous and also happens to be a camping ground for what appears to be a cult. Or possibly a new religion, or possibly a bunch of grifters, or possibly like some combination of all of the above. It's a little bit of everything for everybody, apparently. But it is a very gorgeous place that my character is in right now, so at the very least you should tune in to see just how pretty the place is. Then I will be back again on Monday night, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing City Skylines for Management Monday, which happens on the second Monday of every month. I will be working on my city. I will be continuing to expand. I think I might try to be using some more of the DLC that I have installed. I have a whole concerts and entertainment DLC pack that I have never touched. I think maybe I'm going to build myself a Woodstock. I think that might be what I do this upcoming Monday. I think I might be trying to make myself a concert field for reasons. I'll have to figure out where to put it, but you know, that's That's part of my ideas for what I'm going to be doing on Monday. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night, starting at as close to 7 p.m. as we can get enough people together to form a room. I will be playing Among Us with a pack of my mostly local to me, mostly writer, all completely out of their minds friends. And we will run around, we'll lie to each other, we'll gaslight, we'll stab each other in the back or possibly the face, as Sierra Lad keeps trying to get me to do. And we will have a grand old time. And since that one is not fully archived, Wednesday is the only day that you can see the entire Among Us stream, rather than just my selected clips. And then, next Thursday night, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be returning to Surviving the Aftermath, trying to get through this winter without losing any colonists. I've been really lucky so far. Will my luck hold out? We shall see next Try Not to Die Thursday. And that is the upcoming week in my stream schedule. Tonight has been a lot of fun, and many of you have been very helpful, and it has been great to share this journey with all of you. I hope you all had at least as much fun as I did, and I hope you have a great night and a great weekend going forward. Good night.